Hi, if you would like to ensure that your snake has a good shed every time, there's a little trick that you can do to enhance that. Also, it helps with bonding with your snake. It can help um, reduce their head shyness. And it's something that you can do on a maintenance basis. Even if your snake is shedding perfectly, it helps condition the skin, keep it hydrated, keep it healthy, and it also, over time, if you continue to do it, will keep your snake looking very bright. And the same way as you do when you use moisturizer on your own skin. It has no deleterious effects on the snake, and in fact, it is really good for the health of the skin. It was a little tip that Carla of One Soft Kiss gave me, and I've been using it with my snakes ever since. And their coloring and pattern stays very crisp and clean, and it really is a good maintenance thing to do with your snakes. I use vitamin E, such as this. The one I use is a brand called Nature Made, and they're soft gels. Vitamin E 1000 IU. I don't know if it comes in other strengths, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference. You can get any brand of vitamin E, and that will work. And I just put this on my male, Caduceus. He started to shed, and I decided to kind of start the process with him to get him used to the routine. And it actually is very relaxing. And basically what you do is you take out one of these capsules. It usually takes 2 or more depending on the size of your snake. Let's see if I can get him back in frame here. He started to shed just the other day, and I've been rubbing this on. You basically take one of these and you can snip off the end of it with a small scissors, and then just basically apply it like this. Put it on your hands and let the snake crawl through your hands. You want to make sure that you get all the problem areas where snakes sometimes might get a little bit of stuck shed, even if everything else comes off, like under the chin, behind the head, behind the mandibles where there's a little indentation, sometimes around the ventral scales and the tail. You just want to basically rub it all over the snake, the belly, and sometimes snakes like ones that have certain patterns on the upper side of the neck, like right around here. Certain patterns, like I noticed with my female butter black pewter, she has some lines of color, almost like stripes, that go sort of along the side of her. And those, for her, are always, some problem areas. Even if everything else sheds well, she usually will retain some shed on those stripes. So if, you have to just sort of pay close attention to your particular snake to see what problem areas they might have. And just make sure to apply plenty of it to that area or those areas. And you just basically go down the entire snake, all the way down, from nose to tail. And I find that my snakes, especially my female, who, I've been doing this with her for years. She's now about 6 years old. She actually loves it. Sometimes, when they've already begun to shed, they'll actually rub against you to kind of help the process along and use you as kind of a, I don't know what you call it, like a wood block, and, to get more of their shed off. But if they don't shed, if it doesn't loosen it up immediately, usually it will within about 24 to 48 hours, and you'll usually see a nice big shed in the cage, within that time frame after you've applied this, and then you put them back and leave them alone for a while. But I wanted to share this with you because it's a technique that not everybody is aware of. It's something also that can help develop trust between you and your snake. And so it's really, really good in a lot of ways. They come to see it almost like a massage. And, once they become accustomed to it, many of them actually look forward to it, and they really enjoy it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share this so that other snake owners who might be interested can get this information. Leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I hope that this is helpful to a lot of people. Well, thank you so much.